Let's go. Oh, give me a sec. Let me make sure it's all good to go. Oh man, oh man. It's One Piece time. It's time for the greatness. Hold up. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Let's go. Let's go. All right. So y'all know what time it is. Make sure that we're all gonna have the episode ready. Obviously, y'all already know how it is with me and Toei. I love them, but they don't like me showing episodes here on YouTube. Apparently on Twitch you can get away with it. Who knows? Who knows, right? But here on YouTube they don't like it. You know what I mean? They're like, yo, we don't mess with people who show episodes. So we have a timer. As usual, let me just make sure I got a thing. Yo, Grand Line Orchestra, thank you for letting me know the audio and the video is good. I appreciate you. Let me see. Timer. Yo, I appreciate everybody who's stopping by, yo, seriously. I appreciate real shonen. Let them know. Ashen Samurai, real shonen. Let me see. This is cinema? Anime over the manga reaction to Santa hat and jersey? Yo. Are you telling me I might have to... Yo, it's cold. It is cold in this room. So, and normally it's hot. But it's cold. That might be a sign. My boy Josh. What's good? Real shonen, hey AJ. Real shonen. Subra. Alright, let's get the... Everybody make sure you're going to have the episode ready to go. Let me make sure I got how's the legs? Still struggling, yo. Still struggling, but the greatest medicine ever created is peak fiction, you know what I mean? And so that's what I'm expecting to see right here. Shout out to my cousin Adrian. Ibuzaba. Let's see. Dude, where is my timer at, bro? Am I slacking? There it is. Okay. Aha. Okay. Alright, so now that's good to go. Alright, so I have full trust in anime over the manga reactions. It's an individual taste, right? So let me get my Jordan jersey. Pluto, what's good, yo? What is good? We're going peg leg, ladies and gentlemen. Peg leg. Peg leg. Alright. Let me see real quick. We're just gonna put it on now and prepare ourselves for greatness. You know what I mean? My laptop's not even on, yo. I'm telling, bro, when I tell y'all that I'm slacking today, greatness is about to slap me in the face. Let me make sure I'm good. Right here. Yo, shout out to my boy Drums. Good episode. That's what we like to hear. Shout out to GoldenEye. That's right. Peg leg. Jagger. I'm telling you, Jagger Jack. I'm telling you, we're about to go up in like so more. Pluto, bro. Did you see that Street Fighter greatness, man? We're gonna be eating good, son. Tekken 8. Rent a Girlfriend Season 2, dog. I'm trying to watch some One Piece, man. Where's the One Piece? Where's the One Piece at? Can we get much higher, ladies and gentlemen? Where is the One Piece at? Where is it at? Let's go. Episode 1033. Alright, let's get this thing ready to go. Alright. Are you guys good to go? Zinx Neon says, my first time watching a live stream. Yo, welcome. I almost knocked over the camera. Yo, Zinx Neon has hockey. I almost knocked over the camera, dude. Alright, yo, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Looks like this is going to be a good first live stream. FYI, Toei eliminated the yellow aura. I saw that earlier. I posted it on Twitter. It was two, right? Two young that posted that. That's right, Pluto. Ken is not a bum. Alright. No, it's all good, bro. Just make sure always have the hockey ready. Alright, if y'all are ready, I am too. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today, as always, in the anime still, in that Wano and Onigashima greatness. Full screen. We are here today to ensure. Go and peg leg for a second. Give me a second. Let me make sure I got my water. We are here today for the latest installment in that Wano and Onigashima greatness. Oh. Let me put this up here. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, are y'all ready to experience the latest installment in the anime adaptation of the best-selling manga in history? Let's get right into it. I'm going to have the timer up for anybody who wants to follow along. And of course, for the individuals that are going to be stopping by later, just follow along with the timer. I'm going to try to have it as close to the Crunchyroll one as we normally do, right? So let me make sure we're good to go. Let me make sure the timer's up right here. So let's go, y'all. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Might be a second off. Actually, no, it's like half a second. We're good. So just in case it's like half a second off, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go, dude. I'm excited. This is my first time watching an episode that, like, around the time that it releases in a minute. I think it's been like a month since, like, the last Film Red Canon episode. Excuse me. But yo, talk to me, yo. How's it going, dude? How's it going? Goat piece? That's what we like to hear. This is a special one? Yo, Yorozu, you're like, don't tell me this. Don't tell me this. Canelo fighting right now, but Recon's reaction, yo, I appreciate you. I appreciate you because I know how much you must be wanting to go watch that Canelo greatness, right? I can imagine. But I appreciate you bringing us with us here for this One Piece greatness. So this is about to be some heat. I'm excited. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they actually end up covering here. I know this is obviously going to be the adaptation of chapter 1013, but it's like, what are they going to do? I want to make sure at all costs to avoid... and I was just thinking about this when it comes to Bleach too, right? I really, really hope that Bleach does not do what they used to do in the fake Karakura stuff where they just had those previews in the beginning of the episode. Like, there's no point in that, man. So if you're going to hype up the episode throughout the week, I get it. But not right before the episode airs. Like, if you're going to show me the episode, don't show me the scenes from the episode before I watch it. That's just me. Alright? So it's like, One Piece, we got to stop doing that. Alright? We got to stop having scenes from the episode within the opening. I don't care if it's filled with, like, anything else. Literally anything else. Just don't put scenes from the episode within the opening. Bro, listen to the rumblings, dude. we saw like a hand. Oh, I love that title. That's a great title, man. Sanji holding the packed up Zoro. Yo, he looks fire. He's trying to make sure, like, yo, yeah, I got a higher bunny than that Flagnard, man. Look at the size of that snot bubble, dude. Yo, look at the lighting right there. So I'm just like regretting life. Whole Cake Island? Well, we did a good old end roll right there, man. Pulling it back. And they even changed the filter a little bit, too. It's like a... Like, you can tell it's in the middle of... Ooh, that shot right there reminded me... I'm watching Cyberpunk right now, y'all. Kid! That man said, miss me with that nade. Yo, look at how good this looks. Good. Has Kid ever looked that good? Sanji's carrying both of them. It's like no matter where Law sits, he's too raw with it. He's too nice with it, yo. I can't get over that Kid scene, dude. Yo, the blood coming down Zoro's face. That's just classic Law. Plan, I'm moving, y'all do whatever y'all want. That's why the plans never work. No, it even has the little miniature thing where for rebandaging Zoro. That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. Okay, Sanji. Okay. I see you. My dog used the candle. He took the candle like he was in a Disney movie. I love these two, man. My boy, Kawamatsu. My man wakes up for a few seconds just to sell him out. They're so stupid, dude. He just keeps scared. Goodness gracious, dog. Look at that! See, with the black and red, man. Look at, bro, that just... Did Neil... Look at Luffy's eyes. Feels like Neil Bahamut just struck down an attack. Dog, they created a crater. It was like a tornado started like an eddy. That's my... Yo, in front of the moon. Holy... Did y'all see the way Luffy moved in? He moved in like Marco in that scene from a few episodes ago. And Kaido sends my dog flying, bro. I gotta rewatch that scene, dude. You're different. He's built different. That's the goal with the coat. Oh, I love this shot, man. Holding the world in his hands is my dog Hyakuju no Kaido. Oh, I love the way that they handled the golden hockey right there. Real shonen, bro! Wait a minute! See, the golden aura, oh, it looks so goated like this. That's my king. That's my king, yo! That's my king! Dog! And that was just the first half of the episode. Yo, I gotta make sure that we're good here, man. I legitimately... Now I know how Nami. My dog said I'm gonna become king of the pirates, bro. Let's go, dude! Nami, let's go. Let's go. That's my girl. Oh, I love that shot right there. Ooh, Yo, she's wheeling that thing. Nami's controlling that thing like she's Hollow Ichigo. Twirling it. What in... Yo. I love Ulti, dog. She's like a classic, just talking smack protagonist. Everybody that I see, I'm just gonna start talking so much smack. Like, Ulti would be a perfect... She ain't like you from the beginning either. I love the focus on certain parts right here. You know, it's like you're not showing the full picture. You're showing the eyes, the forehead, the hands. What is happening right now? Oh my god! Good lord! Yo, I love how it even shows the burn mark on the back from Ulti having to take that entire attack. I love how they've been doing the Big Mom. Every time Big Mom is gonna wield an attack, it feels like Wonderland is being summoned from Narnia or something, dude. It's crazy. Poor Zeus, man. Stop playing with my dog. Not this soundtrack, bro. I knew the anime was gonna make me feel this moment, dude. Yo, I forgot about that. This man's just... Look at how menacing Big Mom looks right there. The poor guy. The poor guy. Did he see his own reflection in that mug? Ooh, look at the Rio collect. Ugh. Decked them right in my dog's grill. He's trying his hardest, bro. Oh my god. I felt that one. That impact was a little nasty, dude. It's like the moment that he hit him, you kind of felt that hit right there. Boom. Oof. They have my man Kaido looking beefy. You see the blood coming out. He just keeps wailing on him, dude. That's my dog, bro. One Piece, dog. The music of legend. This is why I've been enjoying the anime so much, man. It's for scenes like this, dude, that we didn't get an opportunity to see in the manga. Oh my gosh. Look at the fort. Lord. Oh no, they boxing. No, it's hands. Oh no, it's straight hands. Who needs to watch the Canelo fight? Who needs to watch the Canelo fight? Yo, look at the smile, bro. Oh, I love how they did that. He got too carried away. Oh, I love that, man. They just cut the music, bro. Do you hear the footsteps, bro? Oh. That's the beginning of the episode. The suffering from success. Look at him. Wow. Wow. I gotta watch this one more time. I legitimately believed, bro. Even as a manga reader, I was ready, dog. I was like, nah, what we're about to see right here. I love the way they did this, man. Cutting off the music at the perfect time. Giving us that same high that it appears that Kaido's in right now. He's too carried away. Look at this. Yo, they were boxing in this scene right here, dude. They clash. Planet starts shattering like if Roger versus Whitebeard again. And then it's just done. Oh, I love the way they're handling the golden aura now. Love it. And I loved it before. Now I love it even more because it's showing more of the black and red. So it's like the gold with the black and red. It looks so good. Look at this, dude. It just stops the music. It just stops the music. Like, now you feel like number. Just like that. Just like that. My dog cut off his music. Hold on. I gotta go earlier on the episode. I gotta watch this kid scene again. I got a couple of scenes I gotta rewatch. This kid scene was nasty, bro. Yo, look at... Dude. Yeah, man. The kid smacked the flagnards out of that dude. Then we cut over. And when we go back to the roof, we have this insane scene. Luffy and Kaido start boxing. Hold on, where's the crater? Where's the crater scene? Right here, Thunder Bagua. You see... This is crazy! My goats! And you just see it creates this massive whirlwind of just hockey. It cuts over to Luffy. I love the focus on their eyes and on certain body parts in this episode. Then we have this insane scene where Luffy is hanging on. And then he's on the moon. And then... Yeah, I'm not even going to say it. Yeah, y'all know. If you know, you know. Luffy Moon here comes in. And look at this! This looks just like the scene from earlier on in the episode with Kid. And like the Marco scene from a few episodes ago. Bro, look at this red rock and they got... Oh my goodness, dude. This man Kaido in this episode, dude. Let me read that statement one more time. But what do I see from here? It's boring to look at a landscape in which no one is stronger than you, dog. Kaido, bro. Goes in. Luffy gets back up. They start boxing again. We cut over. Nami greatness. I really wish they would have given us more additional sequences there. Right? Like I would have loved to see more in the Nami and Ulti section, but I understand why they didn't. But then Big Mom, this Mazer cannon was crazy. I forgot she was firing that thing up for a second. I was like, yo, what's happening? And I was like, okay, yeah, that's what it is. And man, the impact in this attack, insane. Absolutely insane. The Zeus scene, hilarious. And had me a little emotional for a sec, but then, this final, bro. Kaido starts wailing on him. Kaido was the MVP of this episode, dude. Kaido was the MVP of this episode, yo. From the additional lines of dialogue that they gave him. Look at his face right here. He looks like he's having the time of his life. Luffy comes in the chancleta. They clash again. It goes to show that Luffy is most certainly... He's holding his own, but you could tell this is Kaido. Like, this is the world's strongest creature. You ain't gonna be treating this man like he's just any ordinary dude. Like, you just got a power up, and you're gonna be able to go in. Like, that's not how it works around these parts. This is Kaido. And you better learn how to use that thing correctly. You better learn how to use that thing correctly, the right way, and in ways that you have no idea how to use them yet. You better come from the future and bring them to where you are right now, son, because if not, this is about to be an L. And look at this. Kaido's right above Luffy. Luffy's attempting to get up from the ground, and Kaido just starts hitting him. This is stuff that was not in the manga, y'all. At all. But it's so in character for Kaido that I love it. I love it, man. He hits him again. But this scene right here, I was about, bro. Oh my, this scene right here, son. Luffy, you look at his fist. Yo, this is peak, son. This is peak. He goes in. The music of the legend starts, but you know this is one of the One Piece legendary soundtracks of when Luffy's about to go in. The wind pushes towards Kaido as he's like, whoa, what do we got going on here? And then he really starts smiling. And that's when Kaido gets lost in his high. This was the perfect way to handle this 10-13 section. I was wondering what they were going to do to add on to this. Perfectly well done. Because this is exactly what I... Look at this, bro. They're destroying the planet. And then they start throwing hands, bro. Like hands. Doom. 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 While Conqueror's hockey is just going all over the place. Holy... And then Luffy has this... This is peak, dude. And then Kaido gets so carried away, man. Oh, I can't wait to watch anime-only reactions to this episode because they're going to have a similar... The way this episode does it, because the thing is in the manga, just in case if you're an anime-only watching this, in the manga, we flipped the page and we saw Kaido flinging Luffy off the roof. We didn't see any of this. But what this episode did was it filled in all of those blanks in a way that was so true to Kaido's character. And not only that, it really went to show that, like, Luffy was holding his own too. But it's Kaido. It's Kaido. Even with this power-up, he still can't do anything against the world's strongest creature. And I love that. Because it showed that when Kaido real deal started putting, started going, he got too carried away. He had too much fun. He started having too much fun. He considered Luffy as an individual who could handle him at 100%. And I love that so much, the way they handled that, dude. Like, they gave us the hope. Like I said, even for me as a manga reader, the anime made me feel like, hold up, Luffy's about to come over there and start boxing. Like, oh. But no, Kaido's like, no, we're putting a stop to this right now. Or he didn't even say that. He was just going in, and he lost himself. I love the way they handled this, y'all. I really, really did. I really, really did. Bro, they made this man stop the music like he was in Bleach, dog. Like he was in Bleach, dude. Yo. Dog, the One Piece anime continues. It continues. Akash Panda, I'll get to your super chat just again. Let me just say this. The One Piece anime right now is taking so many scenes, so many chapters, and they just continue to elevate this content. They continue each and every single week to elevate this content, man. I don't know how they're doing it, dude. Like I continue to say, right? And of course, as a One Piece fan, there's bias here. There's bias here because for so many years, I know what the One Piece product was giving me. And One Piece has always been the type of anime that delivers 100,000,000% on the most iconic moments in the series. The anime from episode 1, even through its darkest of times in the beginning of the time skip, right? And especially in the Punk Hazard Dressrosa stuff, where the anime was in its dark days. They always nailed the goat scenes. Always nailed the goat stuff, right? Like, they always nailed it. And they always stayed true to One Piece. But Wano, man, continuously, each and every single, not even just major scene, they're elevating stuff like chapter 1004 just a couple of episodes ago, that they gave that a really incredible adaptation. Then we cut over, and we had an episode like this. Chapter 1013 was a great chapter. It was a great chapter, a crazy chapter, right? But this episode made it feel like a big deal that it is. This is Kaido defeating Luffy and sending him to the Flagnards. And it was able to fill in the blank that we had in the manga in a similar way to where Final Fantasy VII and the FF7 remake allowed us to, okay, this is what my childlike self was thinking. This probably looked like all those years ago, right? Like, whenever I was reading that chapter when 1013 dropped, and I was trying to imagine what type of stuff Luffy was doing before Kaido knocked him off the roof. This is the stuff. This goes beyond what I imagined. This goes beyond my expectations. Like, this is so true to Kaido's character. And it reminds me of the very best of in-canon filler material we've gotten within the Wano anime, where it does stuff that not only is true to the characters, but it elevates the characters. And for me, Kaido needed this, man. For me personally, like, I love Kaido's character so much. And the more rawness and swag that this man has to him, the more incredible dialogue that he has in regards to strength and being lonely at the top one, where he's like, dog, ain't nobody around here seeing me. Like, I love that energy from Kaido. That's the type of menace energy that I love from this dude. Whenever he starts going into his philosophies on what strength is, what betrayal is, what death is. Like, give me more of that when it comes to Kaido. And this week's episode gave us just that, dog. Like, this man wanted to see someone who could stand in the same landscape as him. Finally, when I look out of the landscape, what do I see? Nothing. Nothing. And I love that energy, man. And this episode not only brought it from an animation standpoint, which we all expected it to take place after the insane staff list, right? But what it really gave us that impressed me more than anything else was the characterization for Kaido. I love the way they handled that, man. So props to everyone who worked on this episode, especially on those crazy scenes, man. This entire episode looked fantastic. The entire episode looked fantastic. But the kid scene, the Luffy and Kaido stuff, dog, they went in, man. They went in, dude. I loved it. I really, really loved it, man. So, let me go back. Akash Panda says 1033 and 1060. Little taste of how 1015 and 1044 would have felt. That's true. That's a great point. Because if we would have gotten 1015 and 1044, like I've said that multiple times, that is literally, that's my favorite episode in the entire series. And what probably is my favorite chapter in the entire series. Those two dropping in the same week, that's too much. That's too much. But this is definitely a taste, right? Where this week, we had such a phenomenal chapter. And to follow it up with an episode that not only reminded me my favorite aspects of this arc and Luffy and Kaido's dynamic, and just, like, the amount of fun these two individuals were having. There's just something about two individuals that are boxing But they're having a swell time. Like, they're over here like, happy days, it's great days. I'm throwing hands with you, and you're throwing hands with me. And I love it, bro. Inject those types of dynamics into my veins, especially when one of the characters is far inferior in strength to the other. Because it's like, I believe I'm at your level, and I know I'm going to get there eventually. I'm just not there yet. And the other one's like, yo, this man keeps coming back. Because I love that stuff. And that is exactly what Luffy and Kaido was. And that was this episode in a nutshell. This just reminded me how much I love Luffy and Kaido, man. It really, really reminded me, dude. I really liked this episode, man. I did. I liked it a lot. And going back to the auras, you know, I've loved the auras, man. Especially in the second half of Roof Piece. The auras have been a lot of fun. It's been Dragon Ball One Piece, as people have stated, right? It's been a really, really fun time in the second half of Roof Piece. But this episode not only grounded that, but it kept the crazy... So, rather than focusing on the spectacle, right, and the mass aura, in this episode we were able to focus on the characters because of the way that it was handled. And I loved the way that the Conqueror's Haki was shown, man. Specifically when it comes to not only the golden aura and the way that was just... It was an outline, so it just looked super cool. But then when you have the clashes, you can tell when Conqueror's coding was being used. Conqueror's coding was being used every time you saw the black and red. And I was like, yes, man. God, that was a great episode. And what Ashen Samurai says right here, this episode made me feel like I'm a manga, I forget that I'm a manga reader. That's facts. That is facts. Man, Vortex, seriously, that was a great episode. Great episode. Saying these episodes and the extra speeches elevating this character, I want to make him my top one villain so bad. Yo, Recon, if the anime continues to do Kaido in this way, because y'all don't know how bad I want to say that Kaido's top one. You have no idea. He has every single part of what I love in a villain, man. Like, I love Kaido, dude. I really, really do. And so I'm staking it all on the anime to just put the seal on the deal, because the thing is that I love so many other villains in the series as well, and obviously ones that we have yet to see like their fullest potential right down the line. But as far as the ones that we already have, the iconic, the legendary ones, right? Like, it's so difficult to have like a definitive top one favorite villain in the series. But like I said, in terms of dynamics, I really, really love Kaido and Luffy's dynamic, man. I love it. And this episode just had that on full display. It had it on full display, man. Those were all Akihito Ota scenes. Subra, I don't know who that is, but yo, Akihito Ota, you are a goat. You are a legend. You're talking about like the kid scene and the Luffy scene? That joke was crazy. Yo, Anthony Zingale, dude. That line, it's fun to punch someone stronger than you, isn't it? I loved that line, dude. It just goes to show, like I flippin' love Kaido, man. I do, bro. I really, really do, dog. That kid scene made my week on. Yo, Yorozuya, like, that kid scene was fantastic. Can't wait to see the extra scenes they add in the Big Mom fight. Yes. Legit, man. Like, oh. The One Piece anime is feeding us, man. The One Piece anime is feeding us, dude. Wow. Anime with manga reaction says Liberty is so crazy that Too Young got a promotion. He got a promotion? As he should. As he should, yo. As he should. DJ says, what surprises me is that Luffy is fighting in base form. He wasn't using Gear 4. Yes, that's also facts. Like, within this part of the battle, we all assumed that that he went into the gears, right? Which is why he was probably like ran out of energy and in a classic Gear 4 fashion, and then he was knocked off the roof. That's what we were expecting, especially with something that's going to be stated in the following episode, right? In what Kaido says, and so we were all expecting that to be shown, right? If it wasn't to be shown in that capacity in the anime, we were going to see it, but no, base form. I love that he was in base form for something that's going to take place down the line, right? Like I'm so happy that they had him in base form, all right, and so I love it. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Kaido was so good that he made Kon post it on YouTube now. Watch out, for real. Oh, let me go to my phone real quick. Uzumaki Kon. 45-second video, yo. Hold on, I gotta see this. We're reacting to my goat. Hold on, where's my thing? Hold on.
All agree on one thing. When Oda said Kaido is the strongest creature in the world, this episode clearly proves it. Look what Kaido been through. Look what Zoro did to him. Look what Law did to him. Look what Killer did to him. Look what Luffy did to him before. Look in this episode what Luffy does to him. Also, he's still controlling Onigashima, fam. This man still remains supreme.
Yes!
Fam, Toei nailed it today.
Yes.
Toei, the art and animation was beautiful. Kaido remains supreme, fam. If it's one-on-one, Kaido can't lose. Oda sticks to his guns. Fucking love it, fam.
Kon my goat. That man is spitting facts. He's out here spitting facts, dude. Shout out to Uzumaki Kon, man. Spitting facts. Facts on facts, dude. Come on. The Supreme Commander, bro. My dog Kaido, dude. Let's go. Yo, now I'm even more excited to see Kon's reaction to this episode. Yo, my dog was spitting, bro. Like, that's exactly what all of us were saying the entire time. Like, brother, look at what my man is going through. Look at how many people he continues to box. He's holding up Onigashima while boxing all these characters. Kaido. Come on, man. Typical Kon W. That's facts, Recon. Facts. Supreme. I love Kon, man. I really, really do. Vortex said, I knew when I first read Wano, this was going to be my favorite arc. Excluding the fights, it's already peak 100%. But imagine... Don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started, dude. Listen. The entire time that we have been going through these episodes, in the back of my head, like I said, episode 982, which covered, I think that was chapter 978, good episode. Made it a phenomenal, memorable moment in the anime. 1004's adaptation, very memorable in the anime. This episode, great chapter, memorable moment now in the anime. So with all that being said, we have not even gotten, for me personally, outside of the roof piece stuff, outside of chapter 1000 and 1010, those are the only two chapters we've gotten so far in Onigashima that are within my top 5 favorite chapters in the arc. You know what I mean? Like, maybe even the top 10. Like, bro, the top 10 in Onigashima is stacked. Like, we're about to see some absolute greatness. And the fact that we continue to get episodes like this only lets me know that when we get to those moments, it's like, yo, it's gonna be legendary, bro. Especially for the stuff you stated. And then obviously for, goodness, man. Yo, I appreciate you, DJ Vega. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, we weren't alive for Shakespeare, but by the Flagnards, we are alive for Ichiro Oda's One Piece, man. Seriously. Scale 100%, like, the Conqueror's coding infusion, like being able to infuse your weapons with Conqueror's coding, or being able to infuse yourself with Conqueror's coding, changed the game. It changed the way that I viewed so many characters. And for sure, after that, like you, Luffy skyrocketed for me in terms of his potential, or not his potential, but what he could currently do, power-wise. And it was like, man. But the fact that Kaido still, even with that, because you know how it is, especially in anime and manga, character gets a power-up, and they struggle, but they're going to pull it out. We've seen it within this series. Within this series. Time and time again. Right? That power-up wasn't enough, man. Even though you're rocking what Roger and Whitebeard rocked. What Shanks is rocking. What all the goats within the verse, Kaido's rocking. Even though you're rocking that, still not enough to beat the man who's currently holding up Onigashima. God, man. Yeah, no, facts scale. Like, Big Mom's Mazer Cannon was crazy. Most languages, Kaido's literally stated to be invincible. Rather than saying to bet on him. That's crazy. Recon says 4 out of 10 best Onigashima flashback back-to-back. That's facts. 4 out of the 10 best Onigashima chapters is the best stretch in the whole series. Alright? And we're going to get those back-to-back-to-back. I don't know how they're going to pull that off in the anime, but I believe in Toei. I believe in Toei. Alright? We got a 2 coming in from my dog Swagny D Toei Defender. Calling any of these scenes filler is just wrong. Facts. This is in canon. In canon. This is filling in the imagination. Which, in that regard, it could be technically considered filler. But calling it filler is disrespectful to the material that we're getting here. Just like, it's the same thing I felt while I was watching the film Red stuff. Like, even though I was calling that the best filler, it felt wrong calling it filler, because I was like, man, this is so good. This week's, though, this felt like it was just natural. This was true in-canon anime original content that just elevated. It elevated the source material. It's one thing whenever a filler takes away from the source material. But it's another thing whenever filler is able to enhance not just the source material, but the characters involved. Like Luffy and Kaido after this, I was like, oh man, son. Legit. So you're spitting, Swagny. Thank you so much for the 2, yo. It's that good old anime original content, Miles. The Wano anime is way better than the Wano manga. You know, for me, it depends, right? Like, I agree 100% for most of, especially the big scenes, and for the smaller stuff. Like, the one thing that I have with the anime comparison to the manga is because they're both so long that the anime sometimes I wish that it would go a little faster, but at the same time, they're allowing us to have more connections because what they are filling in the time with is stuff that we did not see in the manga. And so the manga will give you a smoother, faster experience, but the anime is giving you stuff that we wish we would have gotten in the manga. And so I feel like once we finish the anime, especially if they give the stuff later on what we're expecting from it adaptation-wise, it's going to be inevitable that the Wano anime is going to end up being the superior way of experiencing this arc, right? It's just, it has been insane. And like I said, there's been a few, right? Like, it goes half and half for me. Like, I prefer chapter 923 personally to the, even as much as I love that episode, to the Luffy and Kaido stuff, because that one shot was just so powerful. And it's biased because I read that first in the manga, but it was a lot more impactful for me in the manga. And so it's just, there's certain scenes, but the anime has been they have been nailing so much stuff within this arc that like Water 7, like Drum Island, like Sabaody Archipelago, like some of these arcs where when I look at the anime, I'm like, man, this version of the content is the best it could possibly be. Best it could possibly be. Period. End of story. That's how I feel about Wano. Where I'm like, this is so many of these scenes at their greatest. And we saw that as an example in this week's episode. Just fantastic. Fantastic. Scar, I don't know what this episode was, but it was crazy. Arend van der Bleek. I was trying my hardest not to say it in the reaction. I was trying my hardest. But the moonshot, the moment that I saw it, I was like, Toei, you... They know, just like they did it in episode 1028, and they gave us a little sneak. I was like, alright. Okay. Nah, Vortex, we're not ready for the final saga chapters. We are not ready for the final saga chapters. Yeah, Rakshasa, like, yo, the episode starts and ends on the same scene. Love stuff like that. Yeah, no, Vortex, same. That's what I was referring to when I was watching that scene. I was like, man, it's like, if you know, you know. Tu Young-sa as the chief. Oh, so that's what anime over the manga reactions, that's what you were talking about, bro? That he got the promotion to chief animation director? We can expect many high... Hold on, I gotta go on the peg leg for a sec, man. I gotta go on the peg leg, bro. For a sec, man. Oh, we're gonna have so much gas, dude. I can't even imagine. Oh, man. Oh, we are in for some gas, dude. No, Recon, can you imagine? That would be crazy. At all, Miles. At all. We're close. We're close, Krish Bora. We're close. This really was a great episode. Cast a spell. It really, really was. Kimi Taka Ito deserves a love too. He worked on the 1015 animation, and this week, yo, legend. Everybody who worked on this week's episode deserves their round. Seriously. So good. Oh, Subra, that's what it reminded me of. Was the Frankie and Sasaki scene. The Luffy coming in against Kaido, that reminded me of the Marco scene. Whereas the Kid scene reminded me of that scene, of the Frankie Sasaki scene. That's what it is. That's what it is. Man. Oh, Swagging the Toy Defender. I just saw what you tagged me in. So is this the Tu Young-sa? Starting this week, I was promoted... Oh, yes. Okay, let me read this right here. Starting this week, I was promoted to be one of the general directors. I felt a lot of pressure when I became the chief animation director of a work that's been serialized for 25 years, but I'm happy. From now on, I will do my best to live up to the expectations of my teammates and the support of One Piece fans. I am really grateful to the director, staff, and others who trust me. Wow. Excuse me. Dude, we're about to have some heat. Some heat. Massive congratulations to this legend who continues to deliver, man. Seriously, yo. Thank you for tagging me in that. I appreciate you, Swag. Straying a bit from OP, how's Cyberpunk? Bro, Recon, I'm about halfway through. I'm a Studio Trigger fan, right? Yo, I just realized I never took off the what's that called, the timer. But Recon, bro, I'm a Studio Trigger fan, right? So I was already going into this with some bias. But bro, I I haven't even played much of Cyberpunk. Because when the game initially came out, I think it was like a couple other games that was dropping, and I didn't have a next-gen system at the time. I didn't want to play the game until I got a next-gen system because I saw how bad it looked on current-gen systems. But this game is making me want to play Cyberpunk. Or I'm sorry, the anime. Because, bro, it's like when I don't know if you watched Arcane, which I loved Arcane, man. Arcane was like I can't even explain how much I loved that one. But while watching Arcane, I was like, nah, man, we gotta have more video game adaptations like this. And Cyberpunk, even though I'm not even finished with it yet, is giving me those same types of vibes in a different way. Where Cyberpunk, it feels like one of those classic, like 80s, 90s anime with all of the stuff that we're capable of doing now. Every single frame has so much life to it, man. It's so good. It's so good, and it's not just the animation, because we all know Studio Trigger goes all out when it comes to the animation. The characters, the writing, very, very solid. Very solid. And it's like the mix of all of that just causes such a fun experience. From an entertainment standpoint, it has been a blast. A blast. Highly recommend. Highly, highly, highly recommend. It is super, super good. Super, super good. Oh, yeah, yo, DJ, that's gonna go crazy. DJ, that's gonna go crazy. It was a couple of hours. That makes sense, Subra, because I know it takes a long time to animate some of those scenes. Yo, Miles, I just finished episode 6 last night. It is. I think that was the last episode I watched. I was like, brother. Yo, Edge Runners is gas, man. Gas. Yo, Scale, Vortex. That fight is going to be so heat. So heat. Did Studio Trigger do FLC on Gurren Lagann? That was Gainax, which later transitioned, right, and into most of them. I think it was like a half and half thing, because I know some of them went to Studio Kara with Hideaki Anno to continue to work on Evangelion. But a couple other individuals within that studio went to go work on Trigger, which so Gainax, Evangelion, Fully Cooley, Gurren Lagann, legendary shows. But so it's same people, just I don't know how many of the same people. But then Studio Trigger, of course, Kill la Kill, and Darling in the Franxx. First I forgot what episodes it was, but after a certain point, but up until that point, gas, right? Gas. And they also did, I think it was Kisniver. They did one of the more recent movies. And then there's another one that I'm missing. But it comes from that line of Gainax. So yeah, it pretty much is Fully Cooley Gurren Lagann Squad. And you're going to see a lot of Gurren Lagann within this, I promise you. I promise you, whenever you watch Cyberpunk, you're going to get, especially when it comes to the way certain things are angled, very Gurren Lagann. Very Gurren Lagann. Yeah, Fax Vortex. It's going to distort dimensions, Fax Scale. Yo, yeah, Fax Inspector. Like, I forgot to talk about that after the thing, but yeah. The Big Mom attack. At first, I was like, what in the world is Big Mom doing? And then I remembered, I was like, oh my god, this is happening right here, right now. And it was done so well. I not only loved the way that it was done from an animation standpoint, but I also loved the way that it was handled in regards to Ulti, like, trying her hardest to stay up, and you saw the burn marks on the bottom of the floor. I thought the attention to detail there was great. Just like the attention to detail in the Sanji scene. My man used a candle to light a cig. I was like, yo, this man is goated. And I love the Zoro and Sanji dynamic. I think that's something this episode just captured really well, was just the characters. They captured the characters and their interactions and what makes them special, on top of the incredible animation and the and everything of that sort. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, because unlike the other staff list this week, I did not have much of an opportunity to really see who was working on this. I had a couple people reach out and let me know that either that the episode was going to be good, or there was going to be some heat. or a little bit of information on the people working on it, but I didn't have much of an opportunity to really see. So now that I've finished watching the episode, I look forward to checking out the names that y'all stated, and seeing all the cool key art, that the animators sometimes post on like Twitter and stuff, and as well as watching Skippy's video tomorrow just to see like who did what and all that stuff, because that's always interesting. But yeah, man, definitely looking forward to watching my dog Khan's video on this. But we're gonna wrap this up here. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. I was so hyped. I forgot to share. I don't because notifications are off. I've tried to, or at least notifications have been working, as YouTube keeps telling me, as y'all saw me rant in the flip and in the chapter reaction. But that's why I've been pushing some of these streams out to like Twitter and Discord and stuff myself, because I'm like, notifications are not going off. Like the YouTube is not working with your boy right now. And so because of that, I'm like, okay, I gotta do everything myself. And so I've been trying to. Today I was so hyped for the episode, I forgot. I don't know if notifications went out. I don't know how many people we had in here. I have no idea. All I know is we watched some greatness, and whoever was here to see it. You know what I mean? So hopefully in the future YouTube can fix their notification stuff, but they're probably never gonna fix it. We've been saying, I've been doing this for 10 years. It is the most ridiculous thing, but I truly appreciate y'all, man, for stopping by. Yo, this was a blast. It's always nice when we do get to these live reactions for the One Piece episodes, because it causes for like a community experience between all of us, and it's a lot of fun. By the way, for those of you who are looking forward to, before I read some more comments and then call it a night, I am pushing back the afterthoughts. We're not doing it tomorrow. I forgot the official does not come out tomorrow. So because it does not come out tomorrow, I'm saving it for Monday. Monday we'll do the afterthoughts. If spoilers are not out, I may do it live. If they are out, I'm most certainly not doing it live. And so we'll see what happens there, but we're pushing it back one day for the afterthoughts. Man, does it feel good to be a One Piece fan? Facts, Cassispell. It is a great time to be a fan. It is a great time to be a fan. Goat Recon, I appreciate you, swag me. Yo, thank you for tagging me in that in the Too Young Seb post, because I really wanted to know like what he was promoted to, and if he had put out a message. And yeah, yo, because you know how long he's been putting in work, because the first time I heard his name being mentioned was for Dragon Ball. Like, I remember seeing his work on Dragon Ball and just being like, every time somebody said, oh, Too Young Seb's working on this episode for Dragon Ball, it ended up being a banger. And then I started hearing his name for One Piece, and all those episodes started being bangers. And I was like, yo, this man's just a goat. He's just a goat. Yeah, anime over the manga reactions. That's going to be the next, like, super banger episode. Or content. That's gonna be some great stuff, man. They're going to shatter the planet. They're going to shatter the planet. I'm telling you, Recon Kaido will have a rematch with Luffy after. I'm down for that scale. I'm down for that. Yeah, Vortex. No, that fight's definitely also going to be a lot of fun. And honestly, I look forward to seeing how they handle that, considering what surrounds it. Because obviously now, Toei from before, like, and not just Toei, any other studio, I would be like, okay, without the proper prep time, it's going to be tough to give quality episodes to each thing that's coming in, that's going to be coming out. But with that particular fight, considering what's surrounding it, and even with the way Toei's rolling now, it's gonna bang. Every episode bangs. All right, every episode slaps. Yeah, no, the final saga is different, DJ. The final saga is different. Oh, gotcha. Anime over the manga reactions. I got you. Yeah, I thought that was the case, but since I saw both of y'all commenting, I was like, did I get that wrong? No, I got you. I it's like I knew, but then at the same time, you confused me. So no, that's dope. That's dope. I appreciate you swagging me, man. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification. Ara Robin, oh, please, bro. If there's any fight that we want to see more of, yeah, it might be that one. It might be that one, yo. It might be that one. It might, because bro, I can't wait for that. You already know they're gonna go in so hard for that one, man. Especially what we've been getting in the anime up until this point. What we've been seeing in the opening. Oh, that's gonna be glorious when it gets animated. I appreciate you, Vortex. Yo, thank you. What chapter are we ending this year in the anime? So if we keep going one chapter a year, let me actually... I think we're going to be taking a break at some point, like the anime normally takes breaks. So let's see. If we go one chapter an episode, this is just one chapter an episode, which of course they haven't been doing that up until this point, but maybe they will. Maybe, but I don't know. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, we do one chapter an episode, and we have every single an episode every single week, except for, like, let's just say barring like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So let's see, next week 10-14. So this is, like I said, hypothetically speaking, that we have a chapter, one chapter animated in every episode. So 10-14, 10-15, 10-16, 10-17, 10-18, 10-19, 10-20, 10-21, 10-22, 10-23, 10-24, 10-25, 10-26. They could end the year on 10-26 because I think they're going to take at least a 1 week break at some point in this year. And you know they always take their end of the year break as well. So it's going to end somewhere between, let's say, like I said, hypothetically speaking, that we get one chapter, like an episode adapting one chapter and not like half a chapter or whatever. So I'm going to say, because there's probably going to be some episodes we're going to get like 75% of a chapter. We might end the year on like 10-22 or 10-23. But if we do, like I said here, go one chapter per episode, it'll be around like 10-25, 10-26. Which is, either way, from 10-22 in that all-star piece section, that is going to be, any of those to end off the year is going to be great. It's going to be some good stuff. Can we get much higher? That is facts. That is facts. Can we get much higher? Yeah, that stuff is toxic, man. I can't use my bank account. Oh, I got you anymore with manga reactions. I got you. But yeah, no, this episode was amazing. The anime is taking a break after 10:35. I believe the usual is 10 to 14 pages. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That is a good point. By the way, chapter 1022 should be... Yeah, that's what I've heard. The Ishitani more than likely is going to do the 1022 and then 1044. 1022 being done by either 1022 or 1023 being done by Ishitani is going to be glorious. Both of those could 100% be done. But yo, that's going to be a magnificent stretch. If we get an Ishitani episode there, considering what's surrounding it, that's going to be a great stretch for the anime. And then Ishitani comes back for like 1044. That'd be a great time. Yeah, facts. Hall of Fame stretch. That's what I'm hoping for as well, Vortex. 2 episodes usually cover one chapter. Yeah, that's like normally what it is, right? It's just that the last few weeks we've been getting it bang, bang, bang. Like 10-11, 10-12, 10-13. So we'll see what happens. Either they're going to do like you said, because that has been the normal Wano formula of like 10 to 14 pages, really adding more to that content there. Then I could see that happening, where they instead take the approach they've been taking up to this point, but they could also, now that Wano's ended, they could go almost a whole chapter or the entire chapter at a time. So I guess we'll find out and see. But we're going to call it here. Thank you so much, DJ, bro. I appreciate you. Sage, my dog. Sage. What is good, my brother? Just finished watching your reaction while watching the episode, bro. They went in hard, Sage. They went in hard, bro. Great episode. Love the beginning, foreshadowing the ending. Facts. The way they pulled everything full circle. At the beginning of the episode, I was like, what are we doing? Genius. I love what they did with Kaido's character, bro. I really, really did. So I won't appreciate having to animate 2 facts, bro. Those episodes, they're going to need to... They're going to do something. At this point, I'm just going to leave it in their hands they're capable, as they continue to show us. They're going up in like somewhere. I can only imagine how difficult it is to just do Dragon Kaido. Oh man, I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. But yo, y'all have an amazing one. Go watch some more anime only reactions here. Whoever it is, go support the other reactors in this community who are all doing their thing as well. I know I'm most certainly looking forward to seeing some anime only reactions to this episode. And I'll see y'all around, man. Tomorrow probably nothing here on the channel, but Monday we'll be here for the afterthoughts in some capacity to talk about the latest and insane chapter of the best-selling manga in history. But this episode was absolutely phenomenal. Once again, the highlights being the Luffy and Kaido dynamic, and Kaido, Supreme Commander Kaido, showcasing his greatness on full display and elevating that. I love what they did with Kaido's character here, man. And then on top of that, we got the glorious, just animation galore, fantastic art. The storyboard was on fire. It was just all of it. The lighting in certain sequences, the impact. You just felt that this episode was special, and it treated that chapter like the special event that it really, really is. And I appreciate this episode. I appreciate everybody who worked on it. And shout out to Tu Young Se for getting that promotion, because bangers incoming. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks to everybody who showed up and showed out. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night and or day, and I'll see y'all next time.